Energy production remains a hot topic on the Central Coast and across California.
News Channel reporter Keith Carls takes a closer look at the growing demand for power now and in the future.
In early December, the Federal Bureau of Ocean Energy Management will begin taking bids on leases for floating wind turbines anchored at sea more than 20 miles off the coast of San Luis Obispo County. Years in the making, the project has the support of the city of Morro Bay.
Between the Morro Bay call site and the Humboldt call site, there's an opportunity to generate enough electricity for 1.6 million households.
Meantime, construction continues on the first major onshore wind farm in Santa Barbara County.
More than 24 wind turbines are expected to be installed southwest of the Lompoc Valley along Miguelito Canyon Road. The company behind the project says the turbines will generate electricity to power more than 40,000 homes and businesses every year. The county of Santa Barbara is investing in solar power for its buildings and facilities. The county expects to save hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in energy costs. Solar power advocates say it's early days for the industry.
The electrification of the transportation industry is going to be the biggest sea change that we see in the next 10-20 years in how Americans use power. And that's really exciting because we can go from buying gasoline at a high cost to making our own electricity or using it from the grid to charge our vehicles. It's cleaner, it's cheaper, and for a lot of Americans, it's also more convenient.
Others say California's power grid needs reliable sources, including nuclear energy from the Diablo Canyon Power Plant, which has a 5-year extended lease online.
The future is electric, and you need a lot of electrical power, and that's what you have nuclear for. We know it's going to be electric. The question is, what kind of power is going to be used to generate that what we need?
Those in the oil and natural gas industry say fossil fuel production should remain part of the energy solution equation locally, both onshore and offshore.
We need the energy. We certainly are consuming the energy on a daily basis, and the question is, where do we get that energy? Are we going to produce the energy here within the state, or even within the Central Coast region? Or are we're going to rely on other countries, other nations to supply that energy?
In Santa Barbara County, I'm News Channel reporter Keith Carls.